Have you ever thought about how in a game like The Last of Us, it's pretty difficult to find ammo, which makes us as players act more stealth-like and take things slower in certain situations? Comparing that to a game like Doom 2016 where chainsawing your enemies to death drops ammo, which causes you to play the game more aggressively and keep your pace up. Ammo in games that require a lot of shooting is usually hit or miss. Players either feel like they have too much, which makes gameplay feel repetitive and bullet spammy, whilst too little makes gameplay feel too stressful and slow, kinda like my brain. I wondered if there isn't a way to make this seemingly simple mechanic a little more interesting. I started by thinking about how I want ammo to affect the way you play. They come in waves, and I think what many zombie games lack is a way to come up with unique strategies to defeat as many of the undead as possible. Consider Call of Duty Zombies. You can run around in circles making the zombies follow you until you turn around and unload on them, but most of the time you're hoping a random ammo drop spawns from a zombie. Your only real strategy is usually to pack a punch a common weapon off the wall and keep buying ammo for it, which means you don't really get to play with the fun weapons for as long as you like. I thought it might be fun if there was an interesting way to generate ammo in the game, like a machine that you can interact with and feed it some kind of material before it generates some ammo for you. I popped a terminal and some containers into the scene to test this idea out, but immediately it made no sense. Like, how is there just this random machine that you can interact with? What is powering it exactly? To fix the lack of sense that this made, I thought I'd add a generator that could be used to power it. A generator in a separate area, meaning that if you want to use the ammo generator, you would need to explore the map more. I popped a generator asset on the other side of this wall. It was close enough to the machine to make sense, but beyond a barrier, so you need to spend a bit more time exploring how to get there. The thing about this though is that I can't expect you to just know where the generator that powers the ammo machine is. I need to add a bit of a hint. I strategically placed these cables that run from the ammo generator machine to the generator, which hopefully will show you where things are. I think hints like this will appear wherever there are puzzles and they come in waves, maybe like 94% of the time, which incidentally is the percentage of my viewers who aren't subscribed to my channel, so please help with that. At this point, you're able to turn the power on and the ammo generation machine becomes accessible, but it felt weird to me that visually there was no way to tell the difference between the machine being on or off. I added this emissive glow to the machine, which activates when you turn the generator on, and this made it much more obvious and also look way cooler. But now I need to make it a bit more challenging to use the machine. It would be way too OP if you could just keep spamming more ammo for free, and a bit unimaginative if it just costs points. I thought a cool way to solve this would be if you needed to feed the machine the remains of zombies. That way there's more value in just killing the zombies. I added these placeholder skull models as drops for the zombie remains. I will probably change them in time because I'm not sure they make sense right now, but they'll do for now. And when you collide with them, they add zombie remains to your inventory. Once you have zombie remains, you can take them over to the ammo generation machine and feed them in. After you've fed 10 zombie remains into the machine, you can start to generate ammo. This led me to another issue, which is that there was no way to visualize how many remains you have already fed into the machine and how many you still need without actually walking up to the machine and seeing this message. To fix this, I added these little bars to the canisters, and when you deposit any zombie remains, they go up, and once you've added enough zombie remains and start to generate your ammo, they start to come down again. I also added some UI to the terminal to show how much time was remaining before the ammo has completed generating. For now, I've made it take 10 seconds to generate the ammo, but I'll probably increase it and make it so that you can upgrade the machine to generate ammo more quickly. I put the machine in this garage, which I think will force you to be more strategic about when you decide to generate ammo so that you avoid getting trapped in here. Once the time has run out, the machine releases an ammo drop that refills the ammo for all the weapons you're currently holding. Let me know what you think of this approach to ammo, but I think it's a pretty cool one. To wrap up the week, I added some UI in preparation for public demo number 1 and baked my freaking lights, which took forever. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.